For people affected by dementia, cultural venues such as museums, galleries, theatres and cinemas can be challenging to navigate and potentially overwhelming. It is vital that we design cultural spaces which enable people living with dementia to enjoy all that the arts have to offer.
I'm a songwriter, I'm a stroke survivor, pleased to say. I was diagnosed with onset of dementia 2 years after having a stroke and sustaining brain injury. Nonetheless, every day I feel amazing.
There are small changes that cultural venues can make to reduce stress and confusion for those living with dementia. We've identified 3 stages of the journey to consider. At the Museum of London Docklands, we send out a visual story which is a simple visual introduction to the building, and a sensory map which highlights areas of the museum which may heighten particular senses, such as noisy or quiet areas. Here at the Museum of London Docklands, visitor experience staff have taken part in Dementia Friends information sessions and wear Dementia Friends badges so that they are easily identifiable. We also offer helping hosts who can be booked in advance to help with your visit to the museum.
I do get confused very easily, and I do value good signage, very much so. And I suppose the signage, as it stands, is all right for the average person, but it needs to be considerate of not the average person.
Lifts can be particularly disorientating for those affected by dementia. A simple sign stating where they are helps them feel more secure. Using toilets can also be distressing, as sometimes it's not clear how to exit the facilities or how to use modern taps. Clear signage can be hugely helpful. Some visitors may need assistance getting around, so wheelchairs or mobility scooters should be clearly on view and available for all. Equally, seating should be available throughout the venue. At the Museum of London Docklands, we also offer portable seating to use at your leisure. It's important for those affected by dementia to be able to control their environment. For a cultural venue, this may look like turning off AV or sound effects in a specific space on request, adapting performances so that they are quieter, or the ability to request additional lights for specific galleries. At the Museum of London Docklands, we also run dementia-inclusive programmes, which include these elements. Although it may not be possible to completely change the flooring, we can help those living with dementia by putting up simple warning signs and thinking about materials. For example, black mats can look like holes on the floor, patterned carpets can create unwanted illusions, and shiny floors can be disorientating. There should always be quiet and restorative spaces for those living with dementia to use. These should be calm spaces, easily accessible and marked on sensory maps. These are just some of the many ways in which we can manage our cultural spaces to ensure that they are welcoming and inclusive for those living with dementia.
Arts and culture, basically, to put it in a nutshell, it is my therapy. I want to still be adventurous in life. The arts enables me to maintain myself and my aspirations and joy. You come to see me, but you don't see me. We have a conversation, but you don't hear me. And I've been thinking, if you don't hear me, how are you gonna know what I'm thinking? Your eyes fixed on me. Sometimes you smile. I always smile. And I wonder if you know why. But if you don't hear me when I'm speaking, how are you gonna know what I'm thinking? And if you can't hear me when I'm calling, how are you gonna know that I'm falling? And though I no longer dance beneath quiet skies, nor run across open fields, I wonder if you'd believe the mountains I still climb. Thank you.